Hello, welcome to Mondays with Meshell. I am your host, Meshell Baker, the Chief Confidence Igniter. And every Monday in 2024, the year of becoming more, having more, and giving more, I will be sharing with you some tips, tools, techniques, inspiration, information, and insights to inspire you, igniting unstoppable confidence. So today I'm going to talk about the maze of self-doubt. Self-doubt is a silent killer. It's something that happens in our head, it happens internally, and it's that voice. So if you've ever followed me or heard me speak, you know I talk about turning that critic into a champion. And self-doubt is the critic. It is that silent whisper inside that clouds the judgment and the belief that you are worthy, you are enough. It clouds and hinders people from speaking up. There's hesitation, there's doubt, there's second guessing. It's remembering the last time there was a failure or the last mistakes and just kind of crawling back inside oneself. It's not a good feeling because after the self-doubt has taken place and the hesitation and the person has fallen back and not spoken up, then there's regret. Then what happens is the critic is fed. So every moment of every day, we're given the opportunity to feed our cheerleaders or our champions. It's every word, every action is either helping you become more or less. It's just that simple. Everything on this planet is growing and dying, growing or dying, and that's us included. So how and does one feed their cheerleader? Well, you do the things that scare you, even if you might be wrong. That's where confidence comes in. It's that ability to be able to speak up. And like if you're hearing me, I'm speaking up and I'm still at the tail end of COVID. I still got a little COVID brain. I still got a little congestion. My voice and my speaking is not as clear as I'd love it to be. So there was self-doubt that I should actually do this. If you heard me last week, there was a lot of doubt. And I am doing this because this is what I believe in. I believe that I am a world-class speaker that the world has not yet met. Many people have, but the world hasn't met me. So that's the goal this year, is to travel the world and speak. So I am speaking up in the face of self-doubt. Now, some of the ways that self-doubt shows up is that the hesitation. People aren't sure. They think I could be wrong. So you'll hear responses like, well, I'm not sure, I could be wrong. Or you'll hear people seeking reassurance like, do you think that's okay, or was that all right? So that's self-doubt. That's looking outside of oneself. A person is looking outside of oneself for affirmation and validation. And what confidence is, and that authentic self, when people are true and know who they are, know what your purpose is, what your vision is, what you're creating, doesn't matter what it is. It's just that knowing that you know who you are and why you exist, what your purpose is, and the impact you have at every given moment of the day. Doesn't mean that you're perfect. It just means that you're consistent in who you are and how you show up. And without that, life gets hard because then everything outside of you begins to cause you to have self-doubt and second guess who you really are. Some of the self-deprecating comments that you might hear is, oh my God, I'm an idiot, or I can't do anything right, or like, oh my God, I never get anything right. And then the person becomes overly apologetic. They're apologizing. You are worthy. You are well equipped. You are good enough. 100% of the time, every moment of the day. You've never done this moment before. So it's okay if you didn't get it 100% right, because not a human on this planet gets everything right the first time. So every moment of every day is the first time for that moment. So it's okay. However, conditioning and upbringing and background and mistakes and all this stuff that's rattling around and feeding the critic create an overwhelm and a sense of self-doubt. So what are some of the ways that you can overcome this? First and foremost, you must, and I rarely tell people they must, but you must get clear on who you are and what's most important to you, what matters most to you, and then go about your business of becoming that person, of moving in that direction, of stepping outside of your. Next thing is, once you decide who that is, what that target is, then it's going to require you doing things you've never done, going places you've never gone, and speaking to people you've never spoken to, which are going to take you outside the comfort zone. right? The magic only happens outside of the comfort zone. The minute you're comfortable, you've stopped growing, right? The minute you become comfortable, seeking comfort is the opposite of success. Success means that you are doing and creating and evolving in ways that never existed. So we as a culture believe that comfort and success can coexist, or easy and success can coexist. I tell people, go look at anybody in your industry who is an industry leader. Go back and listen to their interviews where they talk about their humble beginnings and their starts, and you will hear how many times somebody had to struggle, fail, go broke, struggle, fail, go broke before they actually were able to create the massive wealth and success that they have. So you thinking you're going to all of a sudden find an easy route is so wrong. It takes time. You are becoming the best and highest version of yourself, and that's never easy for a human being. And an adult, oh my God, it's doubly, triply, quadruply hard. And that does not mean that you cannot do it. You are fully equipped and able to become and create whatever you want. So self-doubt is a killer, and the only way to thwart and stop the self-doubt is to get serious and get clear about what it is that matters most to you and start moving in that direction. If you have not ever created a vision for who you want to be as an adult, that is the number one biggest struggle. Your mindset was locked in by the time you were 7 or 8 years old. That means that you are following a blueprint that was given to you as a child by adults who probably have never been, gone, or done what you want to do. It's time you create your own blueprint. If you have not done a vision board, I invite you wholeheartedly to join me this coming Saturday, January 13th. And that's okay. You don't have to go to mine. I just really encourage and implore you to join a vision board program somewhere, process, webinar, and create a clear, captivating vision that compels you to create the life that you deserve. I'm Meshell Baker, the Chief Confidence Igniter. This has been Mondays with Meshell. I look forward to seeing you next Monday.